What up, guys? Kendra Lamar. We talking about the kid Kendra Johnson. We talk about him. We look at that. That was a racist, isolated situation. That kid that got rolled up in the mat. Nobody wanted to get close to him. The whole school played a part of it, and I think look how they just pushed away from him in the hallway. He's not connecting with anybody. Now I'm giving my take because when we're talking about this, the kid getting wrapped up in the mat, but it was an isolated racist situation. And I think more people got more to do than the teachers got something to do with it. It was an isolated. Everybody in that hallway knows something. When he walked down the hallway, everybody wanted to get moved from him. Kid get wrapped up in the gym mat. Everybody wanted to move from him. And you can see nobody have contact with him. Nobody dapping him off. Nobody doing none of that. That's a racist isolated situation. So it's more to that. And I'm just talking about what I seen out of them, even in the different parts of the hallways, not in the gym. And we seen different things where people are not being active. I've been in the gym. And people always dapping me all, what up you? Even I was in school. That's not normal for a kid. That's not normal for a kid to not be talked to in the gym or in the cafeteria while he's rolling through. That was a racist, isolated situation. I don't think it. I think it's more to it than anything. The spiritual behavior tells it. The motion of the different parts of the gym that nobody wanted nothing to do in it. It was a racist, isolated situation. Hey, it don't look the same. I say, what if they didn't have no gloves on? They had gloves on. What if one of them took their shirt off? These things can happen where the fingerprints don't have to happen. Right? Kid get wrapped up in the gym, different parts of the school. Now it showed them when he was in other hallways, and that was an isolated situation. Nobody's not connecting. It was a racist situation. It was a racist situation. I'm giving my people my opinions as the community. Hey, they want to. Hey, that's their problem. That's their problem. I don't care. They need to look at that's a racism. Nobody not interacting with this kid. Look at him walking away. The gym, that's a racist, isolated situation. Later, gym teacher not talk to him. Nobody's not communicating with him. It's a racist, isolated situation with the kid. I think it's everybody involved. Look, he's not even talking to him. Nobody's not interacting with him. They know. It was a racist, isolated situation. My thing is, who had access to the room? It's not about this, the security guard, the police. What teacher had access to it? And you got to realize that what, like, if you're going to investigate something, what teacher is going to, everybody walking past him in the hallway and not talking to him. That is an ISIS situation. He's by himself. Oh man, that's not good. Somebody messed with that tape, and and I'm just giving my aspect about it because it was an outcast thing. Seeing the video when nobody's not communicating, when nobody's dapping them off, trust me, you need to find out who all has access to that room. What teachers, who been talking to whom, the text messages, who been talking. Those are the most, look, nobody's not tired of talking to you. He's a loner. Look, somebody talking to him right there, but they didn't dap him off. They said something rude towards him. That guy right there. And he said something rude. Because if you're in the gym, I'm going to dap you off. If I'm walking in the hallway and I know somebody, and because it's about the connection, and I'm in the hallway, I'm going to dap you off. It's something like the game. Look at it. It's something like the game. When the game, the other guy on the left, the right side, before the game ended up hitting that dude, somebody said something to him to make the game react the way he needed to react. The other player said something. So you got your main person right there. That person, main person. He didn't dap nobody off. Nobody was interacting with him. The white boy not even talking to him. He's looking on his phone. He's not even talking to him. That something's up with that. Something up with that is an outcast thing. It's outcast. So those are the things where that your son was being outcast. I'm just giving my your son was being outcast. He was targeted. I think it was a racial crime. Maybe the friends argued about the perm reviews. Maybe things are being argued with about the perm reviews. Those things can be the. I'm just giving my intake on things because Texas want to take you for a joke, and you giving your intake on things and how you able to just notice the understanding of those things and comprehend those things. I'm just giving my input on it. I think he was outcast. That kid know more than he know, and I will hold him in jail for lying. You get everybody and put them in jail. Don't say you're not assuming nothing because if you can't put the pressure on them, they're gonna continue to lie. He was outcast. He was outcast. It was a racist motivated thing. Look at that kid on his phone. Somebody blow the camera. I know I can stream the camera in and blame it what I'm doing things. Somebody who has access to that room, what PE teacher, what teacher, what security guard, only the principal, the teachers, and them have things to that room. I worked at Walmart, and there's a certain room that the other people are allowed to go to different from the other room. They blow it. There's ways that you can do that by finding images to do it. They riding through fast through the tapes. So you can't even see. You know something right there. You don't even see it. I did recording, and I know we can go in there. Somebody, hey, I recorded music even when I was in Bob Mirza, and we know we can go and delete stuff. The thing is, when I'm doing um Curated Pro, we know we can cut things out in the present, but who cutted things out? Who's that? What type of software that people was using? What they used to identify to mess it up? And that's what you gotta identify in the matter. They don't even got a close-up picture. Nobody's not talking to you. That's something up with that, guys. Nobody kicking it with them. Nobody. I'm just giving my take on it because people call people dumb. Somebody has something to say. Look at that dude how he approached them. They wanted to attack him. They wanted the body motion. They wanted it's how after he moved and how they followed him, they were trying to attack him. The body motion of it. The body motion, they were trying to attack him. Look how they was moving. He could have just walked straight over there. His eyesight is over there towards his helmet. He's looking over there. He's in the hallway. The thing is, stop looking at the camera and look at the body motion. Which way the body motion was going towards when a person if that did it. Nobody dabbing them off. I know I'm gonna dab my homies off, man. They looked at him and turned his head. Look at that. That was an isolated situation. Now people want to say I'm a cop because they call people stupid. I don't care about all of that, man. There was an isolated racism thing. I don't care when street niggas got a problem. They got a problem, and hip hop in Dallas got a problem in the mayor. They got a problem. They don't pay attention to me, man. They don't bother me one bit. Hey, I'm just giving my opinion, like any other analyzer. But that's that was it. He was isolated. Come, I knew goddamn well. What's up, my homie? I'm in the school. Come on, I ain't never when I was in school never been around where I didn't dab a person off, someone I know, and we don't know. And that never been like that with me at all. Period. Plain see, I don't think I never had that problem where I was not actually talking to people in school. So I never had that like kind of problem. But sometimes it depends. Some women don't want they want to be bothered me some days. So it depends on certain things. How my work. It depends on my work. Thank you. He pulled his body. You got the guy without the fully embrace and come up. The thing is, can they blow it out with technology? They use some software to do it. Now, what software they use to blow it out? What software they use to static it out? Did they cut, paste? What did they use to do it? That's the difference. Who had that kind of knowledge in that room to do those type of things? The thing is, who did? I'm just giving my input on it, guys. They blurted the face out, but I needed to see the facial expression. And you got to get to the different cameras. Can you see that different camera on the other side of the building, the other side of that thing? That one camera just can't blur. I got to have another side when he's coming through the camera. Where he's coming through the camera. I see the lady activist, the actor activist. She plays in a lot of movies, and she a big. And I seen her step up, and she's an actor, and I seen her step up. And I seen her step up. I didn't see her step up. Thing is, what type of software people was using to identify it? I'm just giving my input on it because I'm having to do multiple things and also attack the different things of what the society, uh, 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 Texas is trying to put me in this bubble and, and they image of racism. They're trying to put me in this bubble of their image of racism. Go ahead with that shit, but get over yourself. He come out a new person, man. So, so that's the thing with that. What? What'd you say? think that was a BB gun. We just giving our input. That's all we giving out. Talk about what we see.